You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Leaves like that have been blowing in the wind all weekend long. You can see, though, we had pretty clear skies out there. This video was all shot in Reading earlier today. But now let's check in with meteorologist Patrick Wright. Patrick, what are we going to see the rest of the week?
Well, it'll be a major cool down, especially compared to what we saw last week. Some of our highs will barely get out of the low 60s. But looking outside right now, this is looking out from our Butt Lake camera. We'll have some big differences coming to our mountains beginning this evening. We have a clear sky right now, and it looks very nice and very pleasant to go out for a hike or something. But tonight, we will start to see some mountain snow showers arriving into Northern California, starting at the coast and shifting into the rest of the mountain areas as we progress throughout the evening. Now, with this system, we'll bring some windy conditions to portions of the valley and a major cooling trend as we head into this week. And those cool temperatures will stick around for a good portion of the week, with even more chances for rain, possibly reaching down to the valley floor by the middle to end of this week. So let's break some of this down. Beginning tonight, temperatures in the valley getting down to the upper 40s to low 50s across the valley. It'll be pretty clear. The winds will be diminishing as we head throughout the day. Out towards the mountains, though, we'll see temperatures hovering in around 34 to 37 degrees. So it will be a cool evening out there, but it's a mild one for sure for the valley. Now, when it comes to highs tomorrow, though, this is when we see a cold front passing through our area. Highs barely getting out of the upper 50s to lower 60s. So it's a good 10-degree drop compared to the highs that we're seeing today. So it will feel much cooler, and we could see some chances for a few sprinkles in portions of the valley, but overall, mostly a cloudy sky. But when it comes to the winds, this is one thing we will be looking at. The winds will be continuing to die down as we progress throughout the evening, but changing directions, coming from the south by early tomorrow morning, gusts up to about 25 miles per hour in portions of the valley. They'll pick up as we head throughout the day. So by 11 a.m., they'll shift direction again, coming out of the west with gusts up to about 35 miles per hour. So you will have to hold on to your hats as you walk outside in portions of the valley tomorrow. But by tomorrow evening, we'll start to see those winds wane a little bit, gusts up to about 30 miles per hour, and then they eventually die down by Tuesday morning. So we won't have to worry about the winds for too long, although it'll be a much better wind conditions as we head into less dry winds, so we don't have to worry about any fire danger. But then we start to see them pick up again heading into Tuesday evening. Now, timing out some of the moisture with this system, we'll start to see that arrive later on this evening, arriving towards the coast first, so Trinity County getting in on some of that snow action this evening, and then we start to see it spreads throughout the rest of the region, so the Sierra getting into the snow by early tomorrow morning, and then scattered snow showers out towards the southern Cascades and the coastal mountains. Now, the scattered snow showers will persist throughout a good chunk of the day, most of it concentrated out towards the north, so the coastal mountains and the southern Cascades as we head into the early morning hours on Tuesday, and we still see some of that sustaining even into Tuesday evening. Now, when it comes to rain totals with the system, not much for the valley. Most of everything that falls will be in the mountains in the form of snow. Now, some places could get up to a few inches, mainly on the higher elevations, and some places could do pretty well with this system, up to about 10 inches. It just depends on where you're at with this system and your elevation. Now, because of this system, we do have a winter weather advisory kicking in at midnight for elevations above 2,000 feet in Trinity County, and then beginning at 5 a.m. for the Southern Cascades and Sierra, and each of those will last through 8 p.m. One of them will last through 8 p.m. on Monday, and then Trinity County will last through 6 a.m. on Tuesday. But when it comes to your energy forecast, this is what we're expecting the next few days. You may need to flip on the heat a little bit, as temperatures will barely get out of the low 60s for a good portion of this week. So hey, you can call yourself the cool kids this week, because we'll be feeling quite cool. But when it comes to, I'll have your 7-day forecast coming up at the end of the show.